You ready?
Yeah.
That time of year again, and we're post-Purim. What's the next holiday up?
Passover.
And how do we traditionally start all Jewish religious holidays?
We drink.
We started with a consecration on a cup of wine.
Yes.
We do grape juice too. But there is a market now for a globally sourced wine from every growing region. We're here today, Jewish Week Grand Wine Tasting, City Winery, somewhere in Manhattan.
Hi, Josh London here. I write for the Jewish Week. We're here at the Jewish Week wine tasting at the City Winery in New York City. Having fun.
So you are probably one of the most preeminent kosher published wine writers in the country.
I'm Jeff Morgan from Covenant Winery. We make wine in California and we make wine in Israel. The coolest thing about this event today at City Winery is that when we started in 2003, there was nothing like this. You couldn't find a situation where you had like 100 great wineries pouring their wines at once, kosher wines. Just amazing. And then I'd say 7-8 years ago, we went to Israel to start making wine there too. And now we've watched the Israeli wine scene completely explode. There's this renaissance of Israeli wine that we're very proud to be a part of with Covenant Israel. So all I can say is it's fantastic to be here today with my friends, my colleagues, sipping good wine, drinking good wine, and basically showing our support for Jewish wine in general.
So Wayless Cookies right now is sold in 4 states. We have them all over New York, New Jersey, Maryland, and Florida. Weight Watchers gives us 2 cookies, it's 1 point. There's 4 cookies in a box. There are 90 calories in a box of cookies. You have a box of cookies and a bottle of water. It can suppress your appetite for more than 2 hours. It comes in 6 flavors. We have them in Kimchi chocolate chip, buckwheat chocolate chip, marble, vanilla, peanut butter, and plain buckwheat. I'm sorry?
How'd you get into it?
So I started 6 years ago. I got diagnosed with diabetes. If I didn't start taking care of myself and taking more medication, I would be on more medicine. So I created these cookies and I ate them to suppress my appetite, and 6 years later we got it on the market. I dropped 40 pounds in weight. I kept it off. Look at my wife, she eats them.
Okay, I get the drink, you get the talk.
All right, so hi, I'm Tzvi Lauren. I'm the co-founder of Heart of Israel Wines, a distributor. We have an ice wine. This is supposedly the best ice wine in the building according to the judges or the sommeliers of the event. It's the 24K Viognier ice wine from Carney Shomron, Gat Shomron Winery. And ice wine is frozen, it's crushed, it's expensive. It's sort of like a Sauterne. And this is 50 on the shelf, but this is our top seller, and it's flying off the shelves. Here you go, try some macaroons.
And it's kosher for Pesach.
Chaim, Chaim. Oh yeah.
I've never had the fine pairing of that coconut Pesach, macaroon with an ice wine.
Yes.
It works on a certain level.
Coconut, pecan pie.
Classic Pesach desserts.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey guys, welcome to Come See Come Sa by Savage. We're having an amazing event. This is Come See Come Sa, right? Gluten-free, all natural, 14% alcohol, tarty and sweet, like traditional apple. We're also having the dry version. Do come try it out if you're into Prosecco's, Best Buy. Today, top deal is Kosher for Passover, vodka called Upstate. Guys, come try the Upstate vodka. Not a lot of vodkas out there. We can replace Jelinek, Slivovitz for some Come See Come Sa for Passover.
So this is Chenin Blanc from the 2017 vintage, macerated on the skins.
And what should we be expecting? What should it taste like? I'm not here to make it up. You say the deal. You're the boss.
Generally, orange wines have like some ginger notes, like things that are a little bit more out of the box for white wine, not your typical fruity white wine. So maybe some nuts, things like that.
This is the Dank and the Bomb Diggity. Okay, this is an authentic kosher Pinot Noir from Burgundy. All right, this is from Pomard, which is a nice vineyard up there. This is a 2015 vintage. It's made in neutral oak barrels, so you get all the vineyard and none of the wood. It's from an organically farmed vineyard. It's higher elevation, smaller berries, more concentrated flavor, and this is the real deal. They only make 3 or 4 barrels per vintage, and we are privileged to carry it. This is one of the better vintages in the last 10 years or so, and it's just killing it right now.
Today I'd like to speak about this specific wine. This is done by Odem Mountain. The most northern winery Israel has is Odem Mountain Winery. Their elevation is at 1,100 meters above sea level. This Cap Franc just won a few Terravinos at the Terravino Award event December of 2018 in Israel. Would you like to try?
I'm Josh Phillips with Royal Wines. We are celebrating what the wine industry has become. We're no longer just a source of Manischewitz. We're no longer just an afterthought, but I can tell you, working in the city day in, day out, non-kosher market, that these wines are not only exceeding what kosher can be, but standing side to side, if not exceeding what the non-kosher versions are. I think a great example is actually a new introduction for us. Everyone knows the success of the Seagulls Unfiltered. Seagulls came out with what they would call their second wine, the Tea Unfiltered. It's not a fruit bomb. It's deep, it's rich, it's elegant. I see empty glasses. This is part of a problem.
Holiday time, we want to make sure we open our doors to allow anybody to come to our Seder. That's the whole part of the Seder. There's nobody no more involved in making sure that happens for thousands of Jews on the holidays than this man here. Introduce yourself.
Thank you. My name is Alexander Rappaport. I'm the executive director of the Matzbia Soup Kitchen Network. We have 3 locations, 2 of them in Brooklyn, 1 in Queens and Forest Hills. And we literally serve thousands of families for Yom Tov, and we actually make a Seder. We call it the Charoset Drive. So we wanted to find a food that's kind of a very universal. Everybody identifies the same little mush as theirs. It's not like some people take a square matzah, a round matzah. Charoset is kind of the quintessential. Everybody understands Charoset. So we have a Charoset Drive.
The mortar that holds everybody together.
That's it.
That's why we eat the paste.
That's it. So we have hashtag Charoset Drive, and people come and donate to be able to enable us to give out thousands and thousands, I would say maybe in the millions even, of pounds of food for Pesach. Now we're here today. We're inviting people to actually do a little fun exercise. We're asking people to give us a charoset recipe of theirs. So, and we have a little bit of finger food from Strauss Bakery. They're a donor of ours. So that's why we're here today. Everybody's enjoying the wine. A lot of fun. We're also doing a mitzvah while we're doing it.
Alright, so I've been drinking. You go the same song every time. Every time I bust a move, he's like, bow, chicka, wow, wow.
It's got to be the same.
Subliminal
I don't have
messaging.
moves. I have no moves.
Hey, we've had a lovely night here. City Winery is a very cool place.
Yes.
In fact, it's one of the few places where you can go see a concert and they have kosher wine on the menu.
I did not know
That's
that.
an important fact. This has been the we have been connecting the world to Jewish news, culture, and opinion. This has been the Jewish Week Media Group, custom publishing events and educational programs. This has been the Grand Tasting, Jewish Inc., yada yada.
Когда бежишь домашним кругом, я граничиться хотел. Когда б не биться отцом супругом, приятный жребий повелел. То верно, кроме вас одной невесты не искал иной.
There are no cats in America, and the pizza treats are paid with cheese. Hey, always a dinner and a show.